clips of different people you interview together. You can do one person, throw workout footage, like
Yeah.
everything, bro. Like this way you're just stocked up when you move, you know? So this way it just keeps flowing. So hell yeah.
Yeah, we're live, brother. We are live, and
Hell yeah.
not really live, but we're recording. Well, we're not there yet. I would love to be live, but
We'll get there. We'll get there.
yeah. So, I mean, yeah, honestly, brother, you are the one who brought that idea to mind and just kind of brought that energy out. That energy was in me already. That fire was in there, but you were like the match, bro. You said,
Hell yeah. I'm glad I could be the one, bro.
hell yeah, brother. And get moving here. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the No Quit Podcast. I'm Adrian. I do go by Corel. And I'm bringing back Jose from Barbell Effect. Say what's up, brother.
What up? What up? Thank you for having me again, bro. Appreciate it.
No, it's a blessing to have you, man. I really appreciate you, the energy that you have, man.
Appreciate it.
It's made me do so much since the day I saw you. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
awesome, brother. So, yeah, man. For those who really don't know Barbell Effect and don't know you, let's tell them a little bit about what you do and what your gym is about, brother.
Got you. Well, if you guys don't know me, I'm Jose Perez. I'm the owner and founder of Barbell Effect Training Facility. We're a private training facility based in Laveen, Arizona. Me personally, I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona. Laveen, we're like right at the borderline. I grew up on 35th and Broadway, and our gym is actually on 35th and Southern. So we actually opened up our gym in the hood that I actually grew up in. So I've always thought that was pretty dope. But yeah, I own a personal training gym, and we basically do one-on-one training, group training, online coaching, and just custom personalized training packages for anyone who's trying to work on their health and fitness goals.
That's awesome, man. I love to see it, and I was able to, see it myself personally. So when I went over there, you guys were putting in that work. I really enjoyed seeing how you guys did that run outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then right after you guys got to work inside, it's something unique that I haven't seen any other gym do. So yeah, I highly recommend it, guys. I do want to jump onto something to kind of follow up on that. So at the beginning, man, for those who don't know about Barbell Effect again, when it started now, the journey at Barbell Effect, what problem were you trying to solve with the gym when it first started?
So when we first thought about Barbell Effect and getting it going, it was a lack in commercial gyms. So me personally, when I was growing up, teenage years, I was overweight, out of shape. I played baseball my whole life, but there's no real lifting when you're growing up with that. So I was overweight, out of shape, and there was no real community. There wasn't any guidance, any support at your LA Fitness, your Gold's Gym, things like that. So when I became a trainer and actually wanted to open the gym, I wanted to be that support, that guidance, that community vibe that people are looking for. I wanted to be welcoming when you come into the gym.
Wow, man, that's a great story, man, because you made it, you brought your ideas to life, brother.
Yeah.
So, I enjoy that, and I truly, hopefully someone sees this and sees it's not easy, but there's things like this you're capable of doing, right?
Definitely.
And then that's awesome, man. So you basically saw that there wasn't a lot of community helping you in the fitness and personal training industry, and you really wanted to start something from that.
Yep.
Wow, man. Honestly, that's amazing, bro. Because it's easy to quit, and you're a great example of putting in that effort and discipline and just going through the hard times no matter what.
It.
So yeah, guys, check out Barbell Effect if you haven't seen them yet. It's an amazing gym. So I know there's some good news, man, that you posted recently, and I wanted to ask you about it, brother. So you recently received a grant for your dedication to the gym and the community, man.
Yep.
What did that moment mean to you personally, brother?
Oh man, honestly, that moment meant everything, bro. Honestly, so Barbell Effect started in 2016. So we're in our 10th year. So it's a decade, bro. So that's insane for a small business and a gym to last that long. It's honestly unheard of, and it doesn't happen a lot. There's still a lot that we want to improve on and keep growing and just bring to that experience at our gym. So for a company like State 48, and shout out State 48, thank you guys for the hat. The support, everything, the grant. So a company like State 48 to actually hear my ideas, see what my business is about, and actually want to support me, it just feels like everything we've been working towards was it was actually seen, it was valued and supported. So honestly, receiving that grant was amazing.
Yeah, man. Some people would say that was, a blessing from God, man. So
Hmm.
when you do put in that effort to help other people and provide value, the
Yes,
door's
sir.
open for you. And
Yes, sir.
these are great examples of that, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Man, that's so cool, dude. So I mean, it sounds like this has been a huge support from State 48. So shout out to them. Without you guys, the communities probably wouldn't be, striving as much. So thank you. And I'm gonna just move on, man. I do want to ask you some more here. I do want people to get to know what Barbell Effect is about,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's good to get to know the owners as well.
Oh yeah.
So the next question I had here was, a lot of gyms say that.
You're good. You're good.
Hey, no,
It's late,
man,
bro. It's late.
you
You're
gotta be
good.
authentic, and this is me,
Oh
guys. All
yeah.
right, so. No, so a lot of gyms say they care about community, but what does that actually look like inside Barbell Effect day to day, man?
That's a huge one for us because, like I said, again, like we saw a lack in like community and commercial gyms, other gyms, and so we wanted to be big on that. So community-wise in our gym, I mean, on a yearly schedule, we do back to school drives, we do toy drives for Christmas. We've done that like every single year. We host like summer youth classes for kids in the area. We do a lot of things community-wise, but also we always do fun things. Like we have a whiteboard and we write like the workout of the day. We ask like questions and we have like our gym members just basically chime in and write their answers. We try to get them in our social media as much as possible. Like again, like we try to make it as welcoming and as warming as possible. So like if you go to our gym, you're gonna know all the trainers, everyone that works there. You're gonna know all the members that train at the same time as you. Like it's very community vibes.
It's energy you can't get from a commercial gym.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
our energy is you're not gonna find it anywhere
Yeah.
else.
Wow, man. You guys being involved with the community is awesome, dude. Like, there's a lot of private gyms, but the ones who are successful are the ones who give the most to the people.
Hmm.
And that's something I've learned after talking to so many gym owners and businesses. You give back to the people will open those doors for you. So
Definitely. Yep.
honestly, man, I love that. You said this. You guys do like a drive. You said for
Yeah.
kids go back to school.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so every summer basically we host a back to school drive. So we ask the members of our gym, people in the community, if they can donate pencils, papers, backpacks. And so this past year we were actually able to we had so much stuff. We basically had like in our gym tables just lined, and so we basically told the community like, "Yo, come into our gym, bring your list that the school gives you. If they don't bring you a list, just come through." And we were able to give everyone a backpack, multiple notebooks, crayons, scissors, whatever they needed, binders, just everything. Like, and there was like I don't even know. We were running it for a few hours that day, but yeah, that was like our biggest back to school drive.
Wow, man, that's beautiful, dude. To be honest, the youth is the future, and
Yeah.
you guys are truly helping, with that future just by giving them and providing, school supplies to them.
Right.
And it sounds like this continues to go out throughout every year.
Yeah, we try to keep all the events that we do just continuing every year and just try to get bigger and better every year, just help out more people as much as we can. So,
Nice, man. Wow, cool, man. So just kind of moving on here, brother. Um, this next question is just a little bit more about you and as a trainer.
okay.
So, as a trainer, what's something you learned from your clients that changed how you coach, man?
The one thing I learned is that everybody just learns differently, bro. Like it was I'll be real with you, like when I first got into training, man, it was like I would get upset if people didn't stick to the nutrition, if they didn't do the workouts properly, or if they didn't do their homework that I gave them, because I saw it as like, okay, this is easy. If I can do it, you should be able to do it. And along the lines, you learn that everyone learns differently, bro. Like some people learn like by just embracing them a little bit more. Some people need a little bit more guidance. Some people need to be shown certain things, or just they learn differently. So every client is a completely different training, a new training aspect. But yeah, I learned that pretty quickly in the game.
Sounds like a lot of patience was needed.
Yes, yes, yes. To this day, a lot of patience is needed, but I
Cool,
love it.
man. Is that a message you would tell like people who want to be a trainer? Like you're
Yeah.
gonna need more patience than you think you are.
Yes, definitely. Like you gotta give your clients grace. You gotta remember that like when people come into it and they're looking to like start on their health and fitness journey, we're making and breaking habits, and like they only see you for an hour out of the day. They have 23 other hours to where their life goes on, you know. So you got to have a huge impact on their life. So, but patience is a big one, that's for sure.
Yeah, man. No, it's awesome that you were able to go through that, man, because I can relate a little bit to that. You know, I attempted, and I actually was a trainer for a little while
Okay.
at a commercial gym, and then I worked out of an Empire Fitness gym.
Okay.
And honestly, something you were able to push through is what really made me not really feel the energy I used to feel for personal training.
Yeah.
So for me, like I said, man, shout out to you, brother, for getting through it and still doing it today, to be honest, because the community needs you, brother, so don't
Appreciate
stop.
it.
That's why we're calling it No Quit here.
Hell yeah.
And I don't want to say I really quit on my purpose, because when I was a trainer, the purpose was to provide value to others and help them grow. And
Oh, yeah.
I just found a different way to do that now.
Exactly.
You know, I found a different way where I can actually send a message to more than one person on a one-on-one personal training.
Yep.
And, you know, to anybody who wants to be a personal trainer out there, man, these are the things here that would truly help you out. Reaching out maybe to someone who's gone through it. Don't ever be afraid to reach out to anyone and just ask questions. You know, the community, just because someone like Jose, he's got a gym and it's going very well. He's a very humble guy. So
Appreciate
let's
it.
say you even wanted to check him out and work out there and ask him questions, I would highly recommend to reach out to him.
Yeah, and I mean, like, we obviously like help our clients, but a big part of like another big part of why I opened Barbell Effect is I started out in commercial gyms too. So I actually worked at LA Fitness for 3 years, and so it was great, but like everything was like literally self-taught. So like sales, marketing, how to like work with the clients, injuries, all that. So obviously after 10 years of experience, I try, like, if we have trainers that come in like, hey, I want to like rent space at your facility, I want to be a part of the team. We try to help them and coach them on their marketing, their sales, how to work with injuries, everything. So it's not just like your commercial gym where we bring you in and just push you out to the sharks, you know. We literally try to help our clients and our trainers, everyone. So
Wow, man. Yeah, so you're a great resource for these people, man. And truly, if you guys are on the fence with any of that, I would highly recommend to reach out to Jose.
appreciate it.
If anyone has experience and, you know, knows how to go through things, this is going to be someone here that you can reach out to. And honestly, man, I look up to that, brother. I really do,
Appreciate it,
man.
man.
It's very inspiring to see people like you who push through maybe even COVID, you know, the most challenging times here for everyone in the whole world, you know. So you guys made it through and you guys are striving, and I'm sure you're going to continue to grow. So
Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
absolutely. I love it, man. Okay, man. So let's this one might be a little different here. Okay, this question, guys. So we can't take things personal here, guys. Just gotta let you know, we got nothing but love we're sharing here, but we gotta be real sometimes. So this next one here says, what kind of person thrives at Barbell Effect and who probably wouldn't?
Anyone that's willing to learn and grow is going to thrive at our gym. If you're closed-minded, you think you know everything, you're the top bodybuilder, you know how to do everything, whether it's athletic, bodybuilding, mobility, whatever it is, I could teach him a couple things. No, but honestly, if you're open-minded, we will definitely help you and you're going to thrive. It's funny you talked about COVID because that was a funny time, bro. So during that, towards the end of COVID, when kind of business started opening up again, I was training at another private facility. We didn't have our own yet. And so a lot of gyms were closed at the time. But since we were a private gym, we could host like small groups basically, or like one-on-ones. And so I know so many people in the industry, and there was a lot of like bodybuilders, and they would hit me up, be like, yo, can I train at the gym? I was like, well, you can train at the gym, but you're going to work with me. And these are guys that I had known from LA Fitness, the commercial gym days, and they were just like, I could tell that they did. I'm not the biggest guy, I'm gonna be real with you, but I know my shit. And so they were like, all right, let's get it in. Let's do like 1 to 2 times a week. I was all right, cool. And I put these guys to work, bro. Like they got worked. And I'm not gonna say who it is, but you know who you are. But yeah, they got worked, bro. So it's like, again, if you're open-minded, you're willing to learn from us, you're gonna thrive in our gym. No doubt about it.
Awesome, man. Yeah, man. And honestly, it's good because it's just like anything else. Like if you have a closed mind and you're closed-minded, it's gonna be hard to get along with people. It's gonna be hard for you to learn and get through life. So, you know, sometimes we have that all naturally, right? Like as a kid, you're just like, oh, I know already. I know. So like it's just maturing, getting out of that, and realizing that other people can truly teach you almost every single interaction that you have can teach you something.
Yep.
So yeah, be open-minded. Go check out Barbell Effect and change your life.
And check it out.
That's what they do. I think, what you guys, this one quote that you guys have?
Our motto is change one thing, change everything. And so obviously it's like it takes the smallest thing. Stepping in that door could be that one thing that changes everything.
Yep. And then, just like we said earlier, if you change your mind and you become open-minded, changes everything.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to make sure we're halfway through these questions, but I'm afraid this freaking phone's not recording. And that would be bad.
Bro, that'd be horrible.
Sweet. Only 15 minutes in, man. That's perfect. What I'm going to do is I will just leave it going, and we're going to keep it 100 here. I'm not even going to cut that out. I just want you guys to really see here how I do things right now.
Imagine if we're like none of it recording, we're just talking to each other.
That would be sad. I would be a sad man right now.
I'd be like, damn, we got to go through it again.
I went through that already, guys. So it's not going to happen again. That's the thing about life. Learn from your mistakes.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, because, I can tell you, we were it went like over an hour, but it died like at 40 minutes. But it was over an hour that we were doing. And, it happens.
It happens.
That's how we learn now. Cool, man. Honestly, that's crazy, because I've talked to other business owners, and they basically, what happens is that it's too much to deal with when it was in COVID, and the people basically weren't showing up anymore. So I don't know, man. When you build a culture like you guys have, people will still show up even on the bad times, right?
Oh yeah, bro.
So that just shows a lot about Barbell Effect, guys.
Bro, we during COVID, man, like we again, like closer to like when things were opening up again, we had like our one-on-ones, our small groups and stuff, and people were eager to get after it. And I want to say it honestly is because we built that culture, that community. But as soon as everything shut down, bro, I took 2 days off. Like I was like, shit, like what am I gonna do? And literally I was like, we're doing Zoom classes. And so all my clients, I had like 30 some clients at the time. I was like, you guys are doing a 5 a.m. class. You guys are doing 8 a.m. I got a 4 p.m. and a 6. So we'd hop on Zoom. I was like, go get a backpack, fill it up with some books or something. That's our weights. We're doing body weighted workouts, bro. We did that for months.
That's crazy.
We got after, bro.
Crazy.
We got after it, bro. Like, I will find a solution to the problem. I promise you, every single time.
Man, to your point there, just to kind of add to that a little bit, we all have problems, but what are you focused on? The problem or the solution, right?
Exactly.
So, man, that's crazy. You guys heard of that? They said, yeah, we're gonna do Zoom calls, guys. We're not gonna stop working out and get fat now. Cool, man. All right, let me jump on to the next one here for you, brother. So, all right. What is the biggest misconception people have about personal training, Jose?
I think the biggest misconception is everyone, and I mean, like, it just, again, it comes from, I don't want to say bad trainers, but like what you see in movies, what commercial gyms kind of push out. Like, I feel like everybody thinks that they're going to come in and they're going to get beat down, vomit, pass out, black out during their workout, feel like crap, and like, don't get me wrong, like, it does happen sometimes where a client throws up, they might get lightheaded, things like that. But at our gym, again, like, everything's progression. We start off slow. We build everybody up. We try to assess where you're at and just help you grow slowly and just properly without injuring yourself or feeling like crap. But I think that's the biggest misconception. Like, everybody comes in and they're scared to get started because they're like, hey, like, I worked at the trainer like 3 years ago, and day one, like, I couldn't walk for a month, like, my legs were wrecked. And it's like, all right, I get it. Like, you're not used to it, so you are going to be sore, but we're going to take it a little bit easier. Yeah. So I feel like everyone thinks it's like a boot camp no matter what, and that's not the deal at all. So.
Okay. And that's so true, bro, because most people do have that idea about training, like, oh, I don't really work out. I don't want to get trained too. I don't want to train too hard and whatnot. Yeah. Man, that's so true, dude. And yeah, so that's something you guys obviously focus on there at Barbell. You guys probably get to know that person and see what level they're at with their.
Yeah.
Cool. And it's very cool because you guys are able to create workouts that no matter what level you're at, you can either go heavy or low on weight, while others are also going lighter or heavier.
Yep.
So it's not like, oh, we're all going to go crazy on this one workout. No, you're going to work at your own pace and
exactly.
And what you were.
Yeah, we're still gonna push you, but yeah, we're gonna start off slow and just slowly build you up for sure.
Cool, man. Sweet. All right. So just a few more questions here, man. And, I appreciate you sharing here about you and Barbell.
Appreciate it.
So I know that when it comes to what everything you've been through, we've already acknowledged this here. It's not an easy thing,
No,
right?
no,
So,
not at all.
so since building a gym is not easy, tell me about a moment where you questioned if this was really going to work, man.
That's every day, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Nah,
Not anymore.
nah, nah. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever really let that thought sit into my mind that this isn't gonna work out. Again, like I'm a, if you ask a lot of people around me, I'd like to say that they'll say I'm a pretty positive, like push forward kind person. Um, like if you knew like what my schedule was like, what goes on behind the scenes, you'd be like, holy crap, bro, like how are you still here? That's all I'm gonna say. But again, like it's like you said, like you can either focus on the problem and just dwell on it, or you can try to find a solution to it. And that's literally what it's been. Like there have been some rough times where, like, let's say expenses got super high. So like one thing with owning a facility is, like, depending on where you're at, you get hit with like random bills. And so I remember it was the first year at our facility, and we went through a full year. We're like, all right, this is cool. We paid bills, we made good money, we brought in clientele, we grew, everything was great. And I think it was like February, we get hit with the bill from our landlords, and it was for like 10, 12 grand. And we're like, what the hell is this? And it was basically our cams, our water, sewage, all of that. They like estimate the bill, and if they were wrong, you get hit with the bill, and it's legal, and there's nothing you can do about it. So it was like, all right, we got a $12,000 bill we got to pay. Let's get to work. So it was just reach out to clients, try to bump up packages, try to bring new members in, try to run more groups, just try to figure out how to bring in more to pay that. And it's an every year thing that we get hit with this bill now, so we expect it. But it's things like that. Like it's always unexpected when you're an entrepreneur or a business owner. There's going to be those random things, and it's easy to sit there and be like, yo, 12 grand, like I don't have the money. But it was like, yo, 12 grand, like where are we going to find this money? Let's go get it. So
Yeah, man.
it's just different things, bro. But I don't think that idea of like it's not going to work out has fed into my head. But there's some stressful moments for sure.
Yeah, man. I can't even imagine how the stress can be sometimes. But sounds like you have a lot of faith, man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That's good, man. That's good because
All day.
faith is really another driver, right? So
Yep.
cool, man. Honestly, I knew you weren't gonna struggle with any of this, man. I was like, these questions are gonna come natural because they're about like about you and what your business is, and gotta make sure, guys. Yeah. Some of y'all gonna be talking shit, but it's okay. So man, I just want to say thank you, man, for being here again, brother.
Thank you for having me, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. It's cool, man. It's cool connecting with you, learning about you and your gym. Guys, closed mouths don't get fed. I just want to say that because I simply messaged Jose, and this guy's a humble man, super humble. So God bless, brother.
Appreciate you, bro.
So, two more questions here. Two more questions.
Let's get it.
I believe we got through these pretty quickly, man. So, do you have anything in mind you wanted to share here to the podcast today?
I mean, besides come check us out, man. I don't know. Like,
Cool, man. Any events coming up at your gym?
right now we're trying to figure out the year schedule, so there's a lot of moving pieces right now.
Cool.
We have like a big community workout that we usually do every year, and so that's free to everybody. We bring in all our trainers, and the past couple times we've ran it, we've had like 30 to 35 people all on this workout. So we have people inside, people outside. Again, all of our trainers are on board and everyone's coaching. It's super high vibes. Like the day is amazing. So we have that. I just don't know exactly when, but when I do, I'll post that to our social media, Barbell.effect at Instagram. We do that. What else do we do? We started something last year. It's called Gather and Grow. And so this is more tailored to the health and fitness, or if you're trying to look for health and fitness. So what we did was at the gym, we brought in a meal prep vendor. We brought in a men's health vendor, so like testosterone, peptides, things like that. A couple of gym apparel, so we had like Primal Athletics. We had a coffee shop that was local to Levine Collective. Just different vendors. I had a DJ. We gave on like a free yoga class, stretch class, and then it's kind of like shop the vendor market basically. So we're going to be putting on another one pretty soon. I want to say beginning of the year. We're trying to do it like when the weather's nice. So that should be good. Again, we're trying to link up with like different gyms, fitness and health vendors primarily. So those two things coming up. We just don't have set dates, but when they do, again, we'll post it to our social media.
Yeah. Keep an eye out, guys. Stay tuned with Barbell Effect. And just a little more about the gym, man. How many trainers you guys have?
We have, oh, they're going to kill me if I forget. We have 7 trainers, 8 including myself. So
yeah, guys, don't kill him. um, so you guys have 8 trainers in total.
Mm-hmm.
And what times, like, do you guys have classes at specific times, or how's your guys' like daily or weekly look like?
So because we're a personal training facility, our schedule's a little weird.
Okay.
Personal training, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. So basically whatever works with your schedule. Saturdays, like 5 a.m. till about noonish. Sundays we're closed. For our group schedule, though, we have Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We have a 5:15 a.m. class. And these are our groups, so they're like more high intensity classes, kind of like the one that you sat in.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay.
So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5:15 a.m. We have a 4 p.m. and then 5s and 6s, 6 p.m.s across the board. So
5 a.m., 6 a.m., two classes?
5 a.m., 4 p.m.,
Oh.
and then 5 and 6 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Saturdays 8 a.m. So there's a few to pick from.
Nice. Yeah. And honestly, guys, the group training environment can really help you get out there if you're just on the fence about starting working out. Just going to different gyms, including Barbell Effect, and seeing group workouts. It seems like it's more engaging. And if you kind of hate going to the gym and working out by yourself, these are going to be great for you. So definitely check them out on those days and times, and reach out to Barbell Effect or Jose if you wanted to consider checking them out and those workouts.
Oh, yeah.
So here's a couple other questions, brother. It's a blessing to be here with you, man. We're just gonna run through these last 2 questions here. So, man, this is gonna be a question maybe that's a little different here about balance, right? I know there's sometimes no balance when it comes to being an entrepreneur, but
Gotcha.
how do you balance growing the business without losing the culture that got you this far, man?
That's a good one, bro. Because I mean, I guess you see that a lot with like businesses as they keep growing, like they kind of lose like what they started with. Honestly, just staying true to like our core values and just setting goals every year, honestly. Like, and when it comes to goals, I feel like a big thing for like a lot of entrepreneurs, business owners in general is like, okay, how do we scale? How do we get bigger? How do we make more? But at the same time, it's like, how do we keep that, for us at least, how do we keep that community, those family vibes? How do we keep our clients engaged? Like, what's going to bring their training experience to the next level? So it always goes back to, we started Barbell Effect to like build this business to cater and tailor everything to our clients. So how do we keep leveling up on that experience? Like, what's going to take it to the next level? So year after year, why are they going to keep coming back? What's going to make that one time the person walks in, what's going to make them stay with us for 5 years, you know? It's always just catering everything to our clients, and that's always number one for us.
Sweet, man. And it looks like from you guys, what's been the outcome and what's continued the progress and the success has been that the consistency of what you've been doing, right?
Yeah.
It's just the consistency because you guys are sticking to the purpose that you guys started with, and you guys consistently do what you guys are like, what you guys have started with, which is, you know, connected with the community, doing those charity events,
Yeah.
right? Every year. And you know, you're probably even thinking still like, what else can we do to give to the community? And
Yep.
you know, engaging those people to work out together. Like, man, I think that's gonna take you like very far, bro.
Appreciate it.
Just that consistency.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. So just wanted to finish up here with you, brother. This next one here is going to be asking you, if someone listening feels stuck right now, anybody watching this, if they feel stuck physically or mentally, what's one thing you tell them to do this week?
Mm. This was one that kind of like gets me stuck sometimes because I don't know. I'm different from everybody, but if it was my advice,
Yeah, like let's say you put yourself in someone's shoes right now. Maybe think about when you barely started in the very
oh yeah,
beginning, and maybe you started as a personal trainer, and you're like, man, this corporate stuff isn't working for me. Like, can you kind of put yourself in the mindset you had then somehow?
take the leap, bro. It's scary. I'll be real with you. Like when I went from, I was a supervisor in a warehouse, man, and I hated it. Like it sucked. Like it was horrible. The drive was far. The hours were horrible. I worked night shift, and I knew I wanted to be a trainer. Like, and I had to make the jump. And so I went to an even worse warehouse to where there was no AC. It was swamp coolers in there. I went to that and I was like, okay, I'm giving myself 6 months to be here, stack money, work on building my clientele outside of here, and then it's 6 months, I'm gone. And I was like, that's it, like I'm doing it. And so I remember the day came and I was like looking at finances and everything. I was like, okay, like clientele's good. I'm where I need to be. I literally text my boss and I was like, yo, I quit, bro. And he was like, do you want to put in 2 weeks? I was like, no, I don't want that fallback. Like, I don't want you to rehire me. Um, and again, it just goes back to taking that leap. Like sometimes it's going to be scary, but like if you are truly devoted to what you're doing, you're true about your values, you have good intent with everything, the money's going to follow, the business is going to follow, like your progress, the success, everything's going to follow. But you got to dive in at some point, like you got to get your feet wet.
That's couldn't be said any better, man.
For sure.
That's those are nothing but facts there. And guys, don't stay on the fence. Don't wait until everything looks perfect.
Yep.
We all feel like most people feel that energy inside, like they're meant to be something greater than what they are.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, and it's never going to be a perfect time. I'll tell you that. There's no such thing as it. But you
just like having kids, right? Like, oh,
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
You
I don't
learn,
have any, but
you learn as you go. Especially with kids, you learn as you go, my man.
yeah, man. Man, great conversation with you, brother.
Oh yeah.
It's been really good to just learn here about Barbell Effect and how where it started and kind of get a little bit about the story. Um, let's let them know here, where can they find you and your business, brother?
Yeah, so you can find my personal Instagram. We're just really big on Instagram, j.fit.93, or Barbell Effect. You can find us at barbell.effect on Instagram. We're located at 35th Ave in Southern. You can check us out at barbelleffect.com and you can book classes, inquire about training, trainers looking for a safe, comfortable space to train. We're taking on trainers always. But yeah, those are our links right there.
Very nice, brother. It's a
Oh yeah,
pleasure, man.
my guy.
Appreciate you, man.